Hey folks, I'm Aaron and welcome back to RBB. We are continuing our journey into minimalist holsters. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing so you get notified when new content drops. RBB's product reviews try to cover the three aspects of build quality, modularity and usefulness, and finally value in under 5 minutes. As a reminder, I pay full price for each holster I review. For that reason, I tell you what I really think. We'd also like to put out another consideration, and that is, I'm not a holster manufacturer and never have been. I only have about 35 years carrying a gun on a daily basis, with the experience of well over 100 holsters that each seemed like a good idea at the time. Having said this, I have much respect for those who plan, design, and build a product to try and make all of our lives a little more comfortable and efficient. Today we are reviewing the Zero Carry Elite Minimalist Holster, and I have to say this product left me both impressed and a little annoyed. But no matter what, I respect the effort made to bring this holster to consumers. The first thing to know is that this holster is made in the USA, and that is always a good feature. As well, the USA flag stamped on the side is a nice touch. The first thing you see about the Zero Carry Elite holster is the whole thing is fully integrated as one piece. The holster appears to be injection molded. However, the level of detail in the molding is the most elaborate I have come across. I will try to explain why as this review unfolds. The outer texture of the Zero Carry Elite is moderately rough and aids in helping the gun holster system to stay in place. But it's not too rough. In fact, during the testing process, the holster was repeatedly worn next to bare skin and didn't cause any irritation or discomfort. From here we observe that stabilizers are built into the body of the holster for support and to help stiffen and retain its shape. The result appears to be that the holster is lightweight without losing structural integrity. Another interesting aspect of the Zero Carry Elite is that the belt clip is fully integrated into the body of the holster. That's a cool concept in theory. However, in practice, this creates several unintended consequences. First, this causes the belt clip to have no adjustability in any direction. Second, with repeated removal from the belt line, plastic belt clips start to spread away from the holster, where over time it will eventually lose its grip on the belt. Since there is no way to repair this problem, once the belt clip is unserviceable, the Zero Carry Elite becomes more likely to come out with the gun when you draw. It might still be worth keeping around as a simple trigger guard cover, but that's not exactly why you bought it in the first place. Just some advice to the manufacturer: perhaps by punching a hole in the belt clip or wing area, a lanyard could also be used as a backup retention device if the belt clip stops being useful. This leads to discussing the wing, or what some people refer to as the claw. The Zero Carry Elite has an integrated wing to assist in forcing the butt of the gun in towards the body. This is so the gun doesn't stick out or print under a shirt. Although this wing is thin, it was designed with 3 triangular stabilizing bars to help keep its rigidity. By now you are probably wondering what this piece is. Zero Carry refers to this piece as the barrel alignment dowel. For our review, I'm just going to call it the spike. When holstered, the spike goes into the barrel of the gun. As I was getting feedback from others during my review, they were concerned that the spike would break off and get stuck in the barrel. However, upon further inspection, I saw that this spike is smaller in diameter than the inside of the barrel. What is clear is this spike does play an important part in maintaining the holster's overall attachment to the gun to prevent up-down and some side-to-side movement when the gun is attached. Moreover, at its base, the spike has 4 small stabilizing beams for added strength. The Zero Carry Elite's hold on the trigger guard is another innovative design. This is accomplished using a flex tab on only one side of the trigger guard. Unlike the belt clip, which over time can start to spread, the flex tab doesn't have that problem. The tab remains protected behind the belt clip with a minimal area of travel. Throughout my testing, the flex tab remained serviceable and showed no signs of wear or deformity. And finally, the one thing that annoys me about the Zero Carry Elite is the warning statement on the back of the packaging telling you not to use the holster with a round in the chamber. It states, and I quote, "Zero Carry is not to be used with a firearm holstered in conditions 0, 1, or 2. Chambered round in firearm." For those not familiar with the conditions of carry concept, this means the manufacturer is specifically warning the user against pairing the Zero Carry Elite holster with a gun that has a round in the chamber. I'm going to offer several insights on why this is not sound advice. The first is that very few people carry their handgun without a round chambered. The reality is, it can take additional time to draw a gun with an empty chamber and then cycle the slide to chamber a round. That may be time you don't have, especially if this action has to be done one hand only. So, if you want to drive people away from your product, tell them that they have to use it in a way that most people won't. This statement was probably written for product liability purposes, so that a user doesn't try to stuff a gun with a round chambered and trigger guard exposed into the Zero Carry Elite holster already in the waistline. If you have been watching RBB's videos for any length of time, you'll know that one of the best features of minimalist holsters in general are that they are small and can be quickly removed from the belt line, where the gun can be reattached away from the body. This way the gun's trigger guard is covered before it goes back into the waistline. This holster is offered for about $30 in 2023 money. Now, it has become customary for me to offer a thumb up or down on the holster being reviewed. But with the Zero Carry Elite, I'm not throwing a thumb. That's because while there are some features on this holster that need to be improved, the Zero Carry Elite deserves credit for its overall innovative design. I look forward to the evolution of this holster in the future. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you right back here on ranges, backstops, and berms.